Morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to God of War. So yesterday was about my 8.5 hour stream, and we got about 3 parts of a YouTube video out. Or YouTube videos out. And now we'll be basically starting part 4. Where we left off, we just we got Mimir's decapitated head, and now we have to go reanimate it at the witch. Get the witch to reanimate the head, do all that good shit. Before that, I'm gonna do one quick thing. And
alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you.
Also take a quick glance at something here. I got a lot of hack silver abilities, skills. What one is this one again? That one's good, but beyond some of the basic attacks, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of things. Really, I'm gonna be honest. Not a fan of bare-handed combat. Yeah, that's about it. Like, honestly, the rest are kind of just like, eh. So, just make sure I have all the bow skills. Now I can get shock damage. I can also buy the last Talon bow upgrade. Chain! Chain! That's why shock gets really good. Fair amount of shock, more shock, and then bigger chain, and then this is inflicts stun damage on hit, which is great. And then the blasts also do as well. Other than that, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to Atreus' summons. I'm going to select the wolves because I really like the wolves attack. And I can't upgrade it. I was just about to be like, and I'm going to upgrade this. I can't. So that means I'm going to run this armor one more area through. So I got enough to upgrade the wolves a bit more. Alright, so as you can see...
back to the witch.
First we need to find a boat.
So first thing, so you see I got a decapitated head on my waist. Solid. I did want to check this now.
Back to the witch just yet.
Not just yet. I need to do this first. Ah, you did get on the platform. Okay. Horn.
What is this?
A horn. Here's the end.
Can we blow into it?
Without knowing the outcome?
Well, we usually push every button, pull every lever we see.
Outcomes we can predict.
Yep.
No. This is something else. We must develop your instincts.
I knew it! We are blowing the horn.
No. We are testing your resolve.
I have resolve. A bunch of it. I won't blow into it if you don't. I won't blow into it if you don't.
Pretty funny that they're like, oh, we would normally just like press every button and thing we see, like normal game design stuff. It's like, no, those are calculated. I swear, swears it. Alright, so now that we're gonna do things in a bit of an order. So first things first, I'm gonna go back to the witch.
The way back to the witch from here.
That way. Behind the big statue of Thor.
So we're gonna go do this first. and then we'll come back afterwards.
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told any when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Very bad at storytelling. So, because the water level's changed, the path to the
water
witch's
dropped.
house has changed.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
But now Sap be gone. And up we go.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and
Right?
we have nothing to lose.
If
And
she can't bring
nothing
it
to
back to
lose.
life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
It. If we can't bring the head alive, can we keep it? No. What? Feed it to the fish. So this area looks very different, hey, compared to what it was earlier. Like, with all the water being drained, it's
Now the door.
very, very different.
The witch's turtle must be standing up. So how do we get back up there?
We punched the turtle. No. I guess we do a thing. I don't know the thing. But we can go this way.
She must have some way of getting back to the surface when the turtle's standing.
Keep looking.
Watch the poison!
I'd say Revenants are probably my most disliked enemy type.
Ready and wait.
There we go.
Looks like we got them all.
Good. Because I hate the witches. I really don't like fighting the witches. They're not fun. Alright. First things first.
I bet
Full
this
view,
will lead
and
out.
you can see? No, nothing. But... So...
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the fire realm?
So I could go to Muspelheim now. Also, I'm pretty sure that door's not meant to be open. I think that's a bit of a glitch. I think I'm not meant to have that until later, because I meant to put that there, but okay. Wait, sure. Quickly destroy this room. we go. Good thing there's this convenient writing everywhere where we need it to, where we need to go.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here. There he is. I hope he remembers
bright.
us.
Turtle. That's our crystal. Trying to remember because I
How's
think
it
I
going,
can.
Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What
Charlie.
is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
Hey Charlie, how you doing?
Can't get.
Again, when the combos hit, they hit hard. Executioner's Crew also feels good too. Turtle no longer spooked. Nice. Alright, well, let's ignore Charlie for now.
Read it.
Yes,
Read
sir.
it, boy. What to say?
Say their neat things upon all who trespass.
Excuse me. Woo! But we're invited here, right? Well, it is a beautiful area, for sure.
What does it say?
What does this
Yes,
one
sir.
say? Boy, what do these things say? I'm illiterate.
Ravenguard, Lord of the Hang.
Dope. Turns out she hates, Odin. Makes sense. Because I think Odin was the one who
Focus up, boy.
made it so she can't be here in order to stuck in Midgar, I think what she was saying. Woo!
Father!
Animation frames. It's fine. Unfortunately, I can't actually do everything up there because I caught on the glimpse of the left here at the chest up there that I need to come back here later. So I'll come back here later. When I'm here later, we'll do all the cool stuff. But for now, we go.
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please,
That was
take my
weird.
arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
Pretty arrows.
Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Himmler. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut.
Got it in one.
Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, bugs in his mouth.
Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him.
There we go.
Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know
Ah.
either?
Makes sense.
Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
You're welcome.
Brrr.
why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But
God's
she's helped us
bad.
a lot.
Gods are
She
bad.
lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, they always lock you into a position to teleport Atreus onto lifts, which is smart. So this is something they've done San Marcos Studios when they were designing this game that I thought is incredibly smart, is Mimir. So Mimir is now kind of our traveling companion, and he is the reason I kind of put off traveling and exploring that much, because he is a lore page, essentially. It's really cool because he will break down the lore about a lot of things in the world of the game.
Why did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Hope he is not broken. Good one. Oh, right. Like annoying?
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
First things first, though. We explore. Like right here. That's a bummer. Oh, we go. And the reason that's a bummer is because the grip isn't there, so I can't actually do anything right now to that. So what I'm looking for right now specifically is the thing that's right in the corner of that boat here.
Shipwreck.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder why it crashed.
Nope. Unfortunately not. I am looking right now, specifically for, oh, I think I see one, is the
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
drops.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely.
Or
Enough
bad.
was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
One sec, actually. I'm gonna double check if I can do it now. Because goals, there is favors. And I think this one I can do.
Serpent's
So
even over here. I told you he's big.
he is very big. So what I've been trying to find right now is, yeah, I can go up and go to certain platforms right now. And sometimes they're worth it, but also there's a lot of times
I
where
wonder
they...
if the world serpent even knows part of his body's lying over here.
Also, again, this scale, that's just insane how big it is, and that's just like a part of it. It's kind of nuts. So yeah, I've been looking for the dew of the dew of Yggdrasil, because those give the nice little permanent buffs. Really nice. This place gives me PTSD. Solid. It's a very spooky place there. There's another raven there. And so I can go to certain gates, like I'm pretty sure I can go up to that one. But see that little glowing dot there? So that's the same thing that kind of caused me a lot of grief. Last time, it basically summons enemies that are way outside my ability. Is the waterfall he's talking about the one over there? Oh, that one, I guess. Cool. This is a cool waterfall.
Massive. There must be a
big
way
gate.
to open this gate. Somehow.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't
This is
think
where
I've
the tower
missed
to
anything.
Jotunheim should be. Feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
Nice. Okay, so I think we can go this way, which would be leading to the alchemist.
Should we dock on this beach?
So let's take a look. Could very well be that... Shoot. Could very well be that I can't do a lot of stuff here yet. Nice. Break the boxes. Raid the world. Raid everything. Doop doop. Oh. Found a thing. Interesting. Mine. Quicksilver. Under rocks.
Come.
Oh. Guess I gotta squeeze through here. Ooh, excuse me. Woo. I wonder if I just sneeze more when I
Boy,
wake up.
Huh. Neat.
So I wish Mimir would actually say some stuff when it comes to these types of stuff. But he doesn't. Through the path lies the mines of Volndir. The great endeavor was made possible by Andvaldi, the alchemist, son of Invaldi, whose ingenuity in the very stone and bedrock has turned form obstacle to a mighty tool of industry. The dwarven miner's greatest fear has always been running afoul of the ancients. But through Andvari's genius, there are no more tools in a righteous undertaking. A new age for dwarves dawn here. No mere miners, but masters of iron, whose greatest craft is the future itself. Alright? Let me guess I made it to the right place. Let's see how far I can get him. Yeet. Crawl through here. If I remember correctly, I can only go so far. Ah,
You
is this
scare
dude
up
though?
that alchemist what needed finding?
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh,
Eh,
why didn't you say so?
He
knows why. I know why. You know why.
quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
Hey, where's your beast of burden?
What do you mean? I ate her. Fat bits of her out just a while ago.
That's interesting. I didn't think they would actually do repeat dialogues.
Grand drive.
I've always
She was
felt
your
that it never did.
Then she'll be happy I'm so well fed. Shit bricks, boy. You got a real sentimental streak. Know that? Don't get yourself confused out there. I'm getting back to it.
Alright. So, first things first.
What does it
What
say?
does it say?
Yes, sir. These runes read death inside.
Woo! Let's go. That'll be fun. Put the stone in the pedestal, the door opens up. Second-hand soul. Find the dwarf with the green ring.
Brock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No,
Why not?
because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh. Dwarven, but no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird.
Something
I guess
that
we'll
has
keep
fire, I
looking.
guess.
We.
I mean, I'll keep looking.
In a way. Oh. And it walked me into a cutscene. Oh, there it is.
That is so weird. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not
Really?
attack.
Interesting.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
What's this way? There's something in here. And it's money! Oh, wait. Yes, it's money. Dope. Nothing else up here?
Where did it go?
Watch your back!
Rip this guy apart. Man, lightning is good. Woo! Nice, nice. Cleared that pretty well.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
Oh,
I don't care. I just like paying attention for your sake. Alright. Do, do, do. And there we are.
how'd I do?
Better.
I mean, he did better, or he needs to do better, or... I don't know, Curtis is always confusing. See things that can be busted open, bust them open. Just like this chest, busted.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
That destroys that rune stone. Handful of others, I guess. Let's get some health. Going down. X. Chest. Open the chest. What's in the box?
Boy,
Oh, I guess I gotta get him to open this. What is it?
Some kind of drawing. Maybe a map? Oh! Maybe a
Treasure map, huh? And it shows what's on it. Interesting. Yeah, I was looking, I was like, that's gold, I can bust that open, but I gotta find where I can. Look around, see if I can get an angle on something that I need to hit. Nope. That was just for that. Because there's 2 more ruins. Ah, here's one. That leads back up to the bridge. Alright. Guess we take a look down here. What's up here? Oh, that thing's there. Okay.
Atreus, to me.
Get up here, boy. So... I'm trying to find the end. I can't see it. So we will continue for now.
It's the ring! On that severed hand! Attached
Ooh.
to the Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Well, we know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight,
Oh, there it is.
right?
No, we will fight it,
But why?
because you are frightened of it.
No, we will fight it. Why? Why? We don't have to. Because you're scared. So I don't think I can go in that way, so I gotta go this way first. No. Pretty sure I have my shield up there, but
Hold up!
if you say so, again. Oh man, he just ducked that axe really, really close. Okay. Got that. We good. God damn it. The thing I just really didn't want to happen just happened. And then freeze you guys, and then axe that dude in the head. Nice.
Looks like we got
There we
one.
go. Thin line between just like that, like a large amount of power and nothing. Okay, but I did unlock this, which might actually just be the way to go. Yep.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
That's a no more crow. Okay. Alright. Boss fight time.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement. Prepare yourself.
Have you considered...
No!
Hang on!
Of course, I got him right in the animation frames where he wants to go down and do the ground attack. Ah!
Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
Yes, here we go!
Beat on him, beat on him, beat on him. My weapon might be a bit more overpowered than it should be at this point. my weapon is a bit more overpowered than it should be at this point. Because that should have happened as quick as it did.
Leave it. You are stronger than you know.
Let's see if that's the alchemist ring.
Alchemist ring, epic. Green ring belongs to Brock Frenzivaldi.
But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
Fire Soldier of Protection increases burn damage by 50%, stacks up to 85. Jeez, it stacks up to 85 and I got a 50? That's something else. Do this to destroy that to see if we can get anything. What's in the box? Another power. Fury of the Ice Troll. What's this one? Oh, cool. Also, this is really, really cool. This, honestly though, this reminds me of a level of Monster Hunter. It definitely reminds me of a level of Monster Hunter world. It's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Boy. Up. Up you go, boy. Up you go. Alright. Get me the chain. Let me come down. I thought for sure there was a crow. Really? Really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why'd you take so long, boy?
What does it say?
Yes, sir.
Lumir's not saying much. I thought he would say more. But
He's
maybe
really
because...
blazing fast. Spells out.
Is this meant to I don't know what it means.
Ejim Staney.
James Stemmy.
I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
Yeah. Down we go. I guess we can go there. Yes, we can. Yep, but it doesn't matter. In the end. Alright, I do want to go that way, but first I'm gonna platform all the way this way to see what I've got. Let's see. So this part right here reminds me very much of old God of War, and luckily they avoid it a lot of the time in this game, which is great, and I definitely appreciate that. But basically in the old games, you would often need to do like very long and tedious platforming in order to get certain secrets. And so luckily in this game, they're like, let's just have people enjoy playing the game. And yeah, we can make things like long to get to, but make sure there's like little things along the way that makes it interesting. There we go. Not yet, hey? I think that's that. But yeah, so that's definitely something they've improved upon since the last games. Because they were like, yeah, let's if we're going to make it so somebody has to travel this far through an area, make sure that one, the reward at the end of the tunnel is like really good, and two, have like little small rewards along the way. And I think it's a good system. Makes things keeps things entertaining. I found your thing.
What'd you find?
You're an alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, we must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
Rare axe pommel, very low at perk
I'll take a
activation, chance
closer
to do
look at
protective
this here
barrier.
ring. Maybe
On
he'll
any
guard
successful
left a bit of
axe tip.
magic inside for he croaked.
That one's pretty cool if you can get it up. Again, it depends on luck, and I'm about to switch off of luck, so
Dwarves can
it
do
won't be
that?
great.
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
As for was there a gate here? No, there was not a gate here. Okay. As for Sindri's thing with Fenrir. Don't know if I can do that yet. So we will take a look. Because if I remember correctly, I don't think we can do that quite yet. And when we can do it, it's hard. But I'll put it on the map and we'll take a look. So I also can now go to Muspelheim, but Muspelheim is very, very, very hard. Muspelheim and Niflheim are two places that you can go to later in the game after unlocking those ciphers, and they're basically endgame areas.
I can't
You
believe
don't
Odin
want
and
to go
Frey
until
were
later.
married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother is the giantess Fjorgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjorgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see that he really wanted things as bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. He won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
So basically, Odin is single-handedly the reason why the giants decide to get the hell out of the Nine Realms. It's like, nah, Odin, we done with you. We know what you do. Yeah, I hear you. I just don't see you. Where you at? Ah, there you are. Yeet. Get gone, Odin.
Treasures from all different realms. Do you think that Fafnir went to Alfheim too?
I do not know.
Aren't you curious? Sounds interesting.
We go to the storeroom to collect anything useful for our journey, not to learn more about the dwarf.
Fafnir was a rather interesting fellow, little brother. Perhaps I'll tell you a story one day.
There we go. Okay, so there are some Mimir lines. I thought there wouldn't be, after the last one. And here's our boy.
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
We're literally here,
Hey,
dude.
Sindri, have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
That's it? Okay. That's all he's got to say. Yeet. Okay, so again, I guess we're going further than I thought we would. There's a lot of side area, or not a lot, but there's a fair amount of side areas, so I kind of been getting confused. This is this one. Yeah, this one is this one's tough as well. So bear with me.
Reavers.
Uh-oh. They must have gotten here first.
And I'm gonna keep an eye on the trees. Not even close.
Our enemies are strong.
Not even close. Oh, I could have hit that, but I didn't. Let me try to remember where I am. Because there's that bell there, that's that bell there, and that's that bell there. Well, if I didn't saw her. Hey, I did the hardest one on the last bit. Nice. Okay, so I think this does a health or thing upgrade because I got 2 of each. Hey, so it's yep. Maximum rage upgrade. Nice, nice. Not as big as I'd like to get it filled, but still good. Get some health there. And what are you? Get out of here. Okay.
Locked. Find another entrance.
Okay. So don't think this is another entrance. I think this is just a chest. Yeah. Which is good. I like chests. Chests are good. But yeah, so right now, just looking for Fafnir, I guess. Man, there's a lot of things I don't remember, but this is the good part. And honestly, I'm glad I haven't played this game in a long time. I haven't touched it since I beat it about 3 years ago, almost 4 now. despite forgetting things and making like some parts a little bit harder, it's good. Because I'm able to be like, ah, yeah, I'm remembering how fun this game is. Yeet. Alright. Now I can unlock this. Nice, 15 out of 51 ravens. I don't remember what I get for killing all the ravens, but I do remember that I did it last time.
Look here.
What to say? Oh, what she's got to say?
Hey, it's another
I'm
treasure
tone
map.
deaf. Hey, another treasure map. Dope. Cool. Put the rock in the stone. Do do do. Nope.
Looks like the Reavers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the treasure.
I guess we gotta go in. So this room is basically a trial of doors. Oh, of course, it's this one. This is my most hated one, I think, if I remember. Oh, they're just really going for Atreus here. There we go. Okay. So that one went pretty cleanly.
Just some stupid pots and Draugr. No magical treasure and no whetstone.
Keep your
I got another entry
expectations low,
stone.
boy, and you will never be disappointed.
Keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. Words to live by, Kratos. Words to live by. Alright. Okay, so that's the first area. Throw you off the edge. Jeez, I bisected his
They caught you off
head.
guard.
I wasn't
No,
expecting
trisected.
Exactly.
Jeez. Boy. Second door. Let's go. Second verse, same as the first. Let's see how this goes. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
So sometimes when you're able to, status effects like shock are really good and allow you to do things you normally wouldn't be doing. It's like beating a level 5 enemy.
And the stupid bird statue.
And useful resources. The main reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers. I hope they didn't take Sindri's whetstone.
Again, we're looking for the whetstone. And I don't quite remember what I get from the whetstone. I'm pretty sure I remember other stuff, but I don't remember the whetstone.
I have a good
Okay,
feeling
so
about
these
this.
platforms go down.
Maybe we'll even find the whetstone.
Remember what I told you about expectations, boy.
Keep them low.
Yeah.
I remember.
Also, Atreus, there's 4 doors and a main path. I doubt we're gonna get our prize here on the 3rd door. Okay, this one I think is the one. Nope. That being said, this one is annoying. So one of the disgusting combos I'll be able to do later with Atreus is I can make it so that his arrows fully refresh when you use his ability, his summon. So what you do is you get his summon, or you shoot all 3 of his arrows, and then you get him to summon. And then he just immediately gets 3 arrows back, so you just ham down status effects like lightning. It's really good.
So much for my good feeling.
Got some hack silver, got some life. Break this pot down. Get some more hack silver. Nothing else in here. Let's go. Hey, okay, so no frame drop today. Which is nice. That's always good to see. Hope things are good on the stream end and on the YouTube end. Also, there is invincibility frames during some things, which is always great.
I was ready
Always
for them
great to
this
see
time.
invincibility
I
frames.
saw.
So I should keep my expectations low, but always expect an attack?
It is a delicate balance. Expect the worst, assume nothing, and always anticipate an attack.
Sure is a lot to remember.
Yup. It's also a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's what it is. Now this room. The dog room. Where one wolf insta-kills me. Nice, I killed the alpha. Nice. Jeez. Okay. So I did have to, I had to use a revitalization stone.
I know I shouldn't hope, but do you think we'll find it there?
Well, I know I shouldn't hope. Do you think I'll find it there? No. Again, that's hope. We don't get a half hope. Hope is bad. Manly man. Okay, so you know what? Honestly, I'm not trying to say this to jinx myself. Hey, Junship, I'm glad that audio sounds great. I'm not trying to jinx myself here though. But I'm feeling myself a little bit more today. So we'll see. But I am definitely feeling a good amount better about where my combat skills are sitting right now. Okay, what's behind this door? Is a door. Oh, this room. Oh, this room.
So, back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little... who are you two?
We're looking for a whetstone. Have you seen it?
Aye, there was one in this room. My son sharpened his dagger on it, right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Who would ever do that?
He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
So there's not just one, two.
Gonna be alright.
No.
So that's it then?
That is that it then. That is this then. That. Then. So if I wanted to, I could run all the way back. Or actually I can't. But before I could.
I'm not ready!
Nope. Shoot. Speaking of animation frames, you can end up being in animation frames like that. Also, I love how just before I was saying, oh, I feel like I'm doing great, combat ability's back, get bodied twice.
Rip your legs off and become the grave of dirty bastard.
I'm ready!
You don't look too good.
Nope. I was in a stun state. Woo! Oh well. Cheese happens. It does all the good
Rip your
things.
legs off and become the grave, you dirty bastard.
Jeez. And then, yeah, trying to block unblockables will also do it. Oh well. Actually, one thing I can check. Can I... Do I have enough XP? Oh, I totally do. Yes! And I almost have enough to get the other one, and then I'll definitely have all the stuff.
Be gone. Rip your legs off and become the
So the toughest part about this is that when one comes with a unblockable, usually the other comes with a blockable one. Now I got two dogs. Nice, now I beat this guy. And use him to fight the other one. Okay, usually when you can... So that's basically the combo, right? Is that when you start feeling it and get in the mode, you can do some pretty awesome stuff. Nice. Stun this guy enough. So I could also, another path I could have done is I could also have decided to focus on just stunning, so I can use my stun arrows instead of my shock arrows. And to be honest, that's probably what I should have done. But I didn't.
I'm getting better at it.
So. But yeah, that's kind of how she goes when you get things right. Like, a lot of those matches I was getting absolutely bodied there. And then at the end, I was, I nailed it pretty damn well. So, what's this ability? Wrath of Frost. Laser Beam. Cool. It is actually really good in very, very, very specific fights.
What are you looking at? Be gone with you, or I'll rip your legs off from beyond the grave, you dirty bastards!
Cool. Bye. Double checking. Don't hear any crystal burn. Hey, now we leave to go tell Sindri that well, there was nothing in the storeroom.
Kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Who on earth would ever kill their father?
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but
You only know half the story.
guess.
That'd be so wrong. How could anyone kill their father? Ah, another soul eater. Sup? Really? Okay.
Enemies ahead!
Oh, right, it's this one. Okay. Oh, this one's a tough one, I forgot. The laser is so much harder than the bombs, because the bombs I was able to kind of mash through and stun out. Not the case for the laser beam. So laser beam, I'm pretty sure I have to hit him once, and then I think I can use my shield. Oh. He also doesn't consistently just use the laser. Nice to know. Also, this part is actually always kind of funny because I'm literally just beating on this dude's heart. Oh no, and of course ads get me. And the big problem is I obviously used my respawn. So this is kind of like a triple chain of bad things, because I used it on the dog for honestly forgetting that there was the double troll fight and that there was this ancient fight. Because if I knew, I would have waited for the ancient. Technically I can run past this guy though. But I'm gonna challenge it. Yep. Woo. Nice. Okay, that was really, really, really good. basically what I want to do here is use this and get a beat down on these guys, because rage will refill health. Or at least when I get a kill with rage. Or hits with rage. It is. Alright, let's beat on this ancient, let's hope. Not quite. Okay. Okay, there is a life thing here. No! The other dude zipped around and got me. No, I was so close! Okay, so when they're doing the projectiles, when the Ancient's doing the projectile, I can just, if I do it well, I can just punch through it. Okay. Okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this.
Ready yourself.
Usually. I am very hurt. See observation. Oh, and then that happens. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Right after I said I got this. I don't got this. What? Whoops. Alright.
Here we go.
Oh. I was wondering if he was going to use the laser. He was. Let's get the Ancient. Beat his ass. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going for the laser again. Time to beat this guy. Arrows. Shoot, the laser got me! No! No! Bummer. So yeah, normally at that point I would use the Resurrection Stone. Don't have one, so.
Focus up.
Beat his ass. Shield. and in. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Beat his ass. Okay. Laser beam. There we go. I didn't get to pull the dude's heart out, but... Woo. Hey, I did it. There we go. Poison resistance by 50%, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. Woo. That did it for sure. Alright, and I'm pretty darn sure now I have more than enough. No, I still don't have enough XP? What? That didn't give me any XP? I feel cheated.
Atreus, to me.
Oh well, I think I will get enough to, I think I get some XP from completing this part of the mission. And then that will be enough to upgrade the wolves to the 3rd level, and then I am going to swap off this armor to some things that are a bit more tanky.
Well, what did you think of Fafnir's storeroom?
We found no whetstone. This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Rare talisman. Activate to aiming, slowing down time.
Quite interesting.
Range attacks in this mode are more
artless
powerful.
design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
In a Reaver's back.
Dope.
Ugh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly.
Got the
I
XP.
know I've seen this design before.
Okay, so I got the XP now. I think I've got enough. Yes, I do. All the wolves. All the wolves. I've got all the wolves. And that's what matters. Okay. So, let's just... First, let's unsocket these things. So I can. Right? Bracer focus. Race guard focused. So that's all the focus ones. And so this one's just increases luck by 12, which is really good. This is gain the burst of health, which is also really nice. This is pretty nice as well. Activate while aiming to slow down time. That one's pretty cool as well. I don't really care about the slow down time thing, but I'm going to do it for the defense. Actually, never mind. I am not going to do it for the defense because it doesn't have a slot, actually. Yeah, well, because the cooldown's not enough. Also, why do these guys not have slots? Because that's, This one's gonna be good, I want that, the parry. Parries are good. Low chance to get a burst when rage. Those again will stack on luck. Get a blessing of cooldown on block. On any successful block is pretty solid. Burn protection. Gifted defense when things are taken. Runic poison. So I want the protective barrier, obviously. Boop. But which one? Vitality. The vitality one. And then socket, I'm gonna put the chance of defense? No, it's a very low chance, so there's not really much point in that one. Plus no cooldown on any successful block. It's pretty good. Now then, tunics doesn't really matter for your stuff, does it? No, it doesn't.
What speaks to you?
Talon bow upgrade, dope. So I can upgrade some things and buy some new things. I also get a lot of power in later on levels, areas, and stuff, so I might just wait.
And for you?
But this,
Careful with those. They sting. I promise you.
now I need literally one more steel, and then I think it'll be max upgrade.
And we're back to you. What a surprise.
This is when I want to increase, though. Recharge time. Talon quiver. And yeah, I'll just use my full ammo on this. Recharge time and arrow capacity. So now I have full arrow capacities, which is great. And then yeah, it's just upgrading those things. Buy another resurrection stone. So I could buy a superior one, but I don't have money, and this one gives me a large amount of health, which is great. But I'll just do the normal one, which gives me a little bit of health, just because I got no money now. But that's fine. Honestly, it's really fine.
Oh.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Cool. So. Oh. There's my axe. It was very far away. So now this summons Spiritual Wolf pounces on enemy 3 times. I think it summons 4 now. They're very, very strong. So I'm content with all of those. I'm content with all of this. So now let's just go. We'll just go the long way, just for the sake of it. Also, get this to drop. Now Atreus is kind of basically maxed out, so he tank. He tanky as heck. So now we're gonna go back, and now we're finally gonna go find our next step here on our main quest. So we have to go back to Tyr's Temple in the center here.
Okay. Obviously
Again,
the marriage to
she's
Odin
such a
didn't
huge
last,
mountain.
But how did Freya end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, again, that is literally all Odin just being a jerk.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn!
Horn! Find the horn! We do the horn things. The horny horn things. Oh,
Good.
hello, new
My
viewer.
lips to the horn.
This is the one I wanted to do it. Not that one. Yay, welcome. Welcome, new viewer. We do the God of War things, and now we talk to a giant snake here. It'll be fun. Fun times. Despite not having any lungs, he's managing to talk and do that. And again, this boy is so big.
Why is he doing
Nom
that?
nom nom.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck.
This voice is so good.
I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh, no, that's not it. Makuna huntun kun. Eko no thun no vunora.
That was a bit spooky for sure.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
That looks like a big ass hammer. That's a big ass boy. So big. He was also making a lot of eyes at Atreus there. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, so why I wanted to do a little bit of exploring first was because I knew that the World Serpent gets up and then moves this, and not only does he move this, he also... Excuse me!
Oh. So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
He also raises the water level. So one thing I'm gonna do
Which way
is
to
I
the
think...
chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Now I think I can get some dew. Because there's one dew here, some dew over there. So I think I can get the dews. The dews of the ooze, the
Ymir,
ooze.
there was a shrine about a giant lady. Lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be
Epic.
Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know was that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. That's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, Odin's a jerk. Odin is a real jerk. And that's why I like Mimir. Mimir it's a really awesome mechanic, and so in the documentary series, or documentary movie thing that Santa Monica Studios released, Raising Kratos, which I really enjoy watching. I've watched probably 3 times at this point now. Basically, they go into detail of how they wanted to share all these really cool things about this world, about the world of Norse mythology and all this awesome stuff, but also while increasing the world, like the sense of the world and the scale of the world. But they wanted to do it in a way that wasn't intrusive to the player's enjoyment, that didn't get in the way, that wasn't including tons and tons of annoying dialogue and or reading. And so they came up with Mimir, the all-knowing prophet that just likes to talk, and he'll have certain times where he talks, which is basically the boat rides. So all really cool.
Wow.
What's also
There's
really cool
another
is
ship
getting
right
all
down
of
the
this.
water.
Get the drop. So I'm also getting a ton, or a good amount of benefits from this. I think I don't know how many of them there are in the game. I don't remember. I don't know if there's an exact amount. There's probably an exact amount. And I hope I won't miss any. But we'll see. But for every one of them, I'm getting 2 stat points permanently.
Ed, you are full of stories.
So it's good.
When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He just insulted you.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers. I'll tell you the story of Hrungnir, the brawler. The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible. He invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. So startled by the face of the rock, he doesn't notice Ymir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
Yeah. Again, another sign of, wow, Odin just kind of really sucks. Just like straight up, just like, yeah, okay, cool. You're a bit slow. Gonna go trick you into basically killing yourself by my son's hand. And through that, I will also just laugh at it because, haha, you died in a funny way. To be fair, the Greek gods were not that much better.
Wow. It's like there was an entire city
But
under
still.
the water.
Aye, lad.
It's not
a
great.
forgotten city.
What was it called?
Well, I forgot.
Probably a great city to be like this close to the
That's
travel
an interesting
gates.
gate. I wonder who built it.
I'd say I think I got all of them here, so that's good. So now we shall progress a bit more. Do some of that good straw. Come by and explore this place later. All very pretty.
Gulvik, you were taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Seidr magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
So open the gate.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
So. So this is the interesting thing I found. Because for whatever reason, there's Archangels here. But I thought we only had the only passage between realms, so how the heck are they here? And a ba 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 ba. And beat it.
Kinda scary sometimes.
can't get over how lovely brutal this game is. It's one of those things. God of War is incredibly brutal.
Okay.
Gulving's
Yeah?
magic can help
Adequate.
you. Find her.
It's definitely not,
Maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him?
right? Why?
We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out while
Look if you wish, boy. But I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Gee, he just teleported. Jeez. Yeah, no, God of War, very brutal, but lovelyly brutal. Oh, also, hey, welcome. Welcome, new viewer. Welcome. We do the God of War things.
This chisel
We
we seek.
Data
What
boys.
is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. Ahem. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Yeah, Thor is also just a jerk. He just kills anybody he feels like killing.
A wolverine!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together. Be ready.
Ready? Sorry, not ready!
Ready? Sorry, not ready. And this is why I like electricity. Oh, sorry, were you powering up there? My bad. Yeah, no, you weren't.
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
Interesting.
Darn.
A ring.
That didn't seem to do anything.
A ring made of the sap. So that's the other thing that's really cool about the God of War series is a lot of the puzzles are you interacting with really, really big things. Like, this is a massively heavy ring that I'm just spinning and dealing with right now. Just for the lulz. Like, sometimes you are dragging around giant bricks of things.
What happened to the survivors?
Namor was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
His final breath froze everything. Everyone froze to death. Whoop. Almost got me there. Almost tricked me. Woo. There's this. Nice. What's this one? More defense, less cooldown, more strength, which is good. And yeah, and then I'll swap the enchantment over. Nice. Cool. I'm getting tankier. I also like this pattern. I think this is about the armor I rocked last time, for the most part. Just the skin.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
So Thor jabbed the best donation in the world's own chisel
It's up ahead.
into his head.
Just give the word. Right behind you.
Wolver behind you, brother!
Yeah, no, you don't get to charge up. So the big thing that I gotta be spooked about is this guy. Because now it's an Ice Agent. Nice. Shield. Drop the dude, beat it on him. And beat the ancient some more. There we go. I'll split into two more. And back at you.
Wonder what it's for.
Good question. What is it for? Well, we'll see in a sec once I collect all of the things. Cross text. Dope. There's a good amount of things here to loot. Just gotta figure out where to loot them from. Yeah, less cooldown, but better stats. Okay, so there's one. There's two.
I see something up there.
Nice, I got one. You see something up where? Up here? This thing? Yeah? I saw it too. Good job. Okay, so that's one. I think that's two. Yep. And now I just need to find the third, and it's a triangle. Other thing is
Hardened roll tree sap. That's
we'll
it.
choose that. Then yeah, yeet. See that?
That did it.
What
Ask
does it
Atreus
say?
what that says.
Yes, sir.
What did it say?
To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
Fair. This was a fisherman town. For the most part. That's a lot of blood in the ice. Makes sense. He's ice skating. Nope, nope, don't want to mess with that one. I'll come back for that. There we go. Chest is now open. Or the gate's now open. Kill, kill, kill. Gate's now open. Now I can go through here and grab whatever this is. More armor? Probably more armor. No, charm. All damage, increased damage of all axe throws by 60%. It's cool, but otherwise it's not great. Throws are good, but like, yeah. Could be better. So yeah, like there's just a ton of frozen blood here, which all stem from this dude. Who just... Thor just one day decided, I don't like ya, so I'm gonna kill ya. Also... I never knew what's up. I thought for a while that this was Mjolnir. I don't believe it's Mjolnir. Because it is attached to this guy's arm. I think this is this guy's hammer. Pretty damn big hammer.
Pick it up!
Out.
Did it.
We did do it. Now, what's on the other side of this? The scale, again. His schnoz is like 2 stories big.
How we
Let's
getting
do
down there?
this. Jeez.
I have a plan.
The chisel went right
act
through
so
his
surprised.
brain.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor's a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy,
Ready. Sorry, kid.
This also feels so satisfying. You have no idea how satisfying just the grapple feels. Ah, hello, dude.
I'm not ready.
And another one. Get back on this. Woo. And then I'm just gonna beat on this dude. Looks at me. Grab this dude, beat on the other dude. There we go.
Oh, hey, you again.
Oh, hey, Sindri. He was just hanging up there while I was fighting. So yeah, that's the other part of the chisel. So the chisel went right through this guy's brain. Thor's a jerk. Thor is a real jerk. Up we go. Let's go see Sindri. Alright.
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch.
Well,
that Apple was a waste
of a perfectly good apple.
How were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
That's a heavy axe.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go.
Again, I love how it's just like bonk. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Usually at this point, that's where you would get Sindri's lines about working with...
This plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it
What's
doesn't
his
have
name?
standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
Mimir. Well, we shoot shit.
I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor.
Boy,
Oh.
Armor really liked jewelry, didn't he?
Okay,
Even braided
what's-
his beard with it.
I happen to think he looks dashing. You know, for a snow-covered corpse.
Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
I do.
The dagger stabbed into the Reaper's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Another treasure hunt? Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
Kratos is like, God damn it. There's that. Cool.
My shop's right here! Once you
Did
retrieve
it.
the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
Bye. Later. Later,
Heading
Gator.
into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
Okay, so this one's fun. This.
Be ready.
Brand new unique enemy. You can't deal with him how you normally deal with enemies.
I can't get.
And then yeah, he does that spin attack, which is not great.
Hold on!
So you just kind of, yeah. I don't quite remember how I deal with that. I think I don't want to be on lightning for them, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Okay. Round 2, let's go. Yeah, you stay out of here.
Almost ready.
Some hell!
Basically, just get rid of that dude. In the corner. Grab some health. Now restart.
Can't get.
Whoa! Armor's gone now.
Almost ready.
There we go. I don't remember if there's a particular way to kill those guys. I do know I have to kill 15 of them. Eventually. I don't quite remember. I feel like there was an easier way to kill those guys. I just don't remember. Basically.
Lemire, you knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. A war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What do the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Oh. There's only 3 positions. Okay. So, I need to go up on the sword. I know that. But first, this way. Into the snow. Or actually, no, I don't. I do need to not go on the sword. This is the way I need to go. But it means I'm going to go the opposite way. As any good game player knows, you don't go the way you're meant to go. You go the exact opposite of the way you're meant to go.
Oh.
That way you can do cool stuff. I think that's what I need to do. Don't quite remember. Yeah, I think I have to turn that slightly. Put this here. No! No! I didn't press B quick enough. Third time's charm. Oh, got it. The reason you do that is because otherwise you can't go anywhere. You couldn't get this chest. Yes. And a new runic. Blessing of the Frost. That one's also really, really cool. You charge it up and then you just get slices. It's pretty dope. I think that was about it. Don't think there's anything else on here that I need to grab, so I won't. Yeah, because I can't go up there. Can't do anything over there. Okay, we're done in this room. Let's keep it going. Eventually, another game series I'd love to play here would be the Uncharted games. Those are all really, really fun. And is this the way I need to go? No, which means it's the way I need to go. Yeah, the Uncharted games, a lot of fun. Really enjoy those games as well. Only reason why I didn't really kind of start with those games here on this channel is because it's been a while since, or it hasn't been that long since I played them. So I want to let them get a little bit, have a little bit more time to rest before I pull them back out. I'll give them a go. It's nice to have time to do that. Oh no, it did nothing.
Huh.
Weird.
What now?
Let us swing it. Noise.
You got most of it.
Let's go again. Second time's charm and big hammer.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
Do that, break that ice. Can't break that ice, but yeah, the Engineer series would be a lot of fun to play. But yeah, I'll give it a little bit of time to wait on that. The next thing I'm planning on playing here on the channel after God of War will be
Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
so I'm gonna use the I'm gonna play the next Yakuza game. At least that's my intention here. Let's play the next Yakuza game, and that'll be a lot of fun. So that would be Yakuza
lands near the chisel tip.
Not
Kiwami
possible.
1.
We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
I'll do Yakuza Kiwami 1 after this, and that'll be a good amount of fun. I have not fully played through Kiwami 1, so there'll be a lot of things that I haven't seen, so that'll be a good time.
What now?
Hold tight.
More God of War nonsense.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways.
Find a way to the hammer's head. So, this is a fun gauntlet. Fun, but very tough, but fun still. Yeah, more defense, all that good stuff. Let's cool down. That's
Oh,
a
no.
big thing.
The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
You can't. Go through the hole, boy. Man, this is a heck of a gauntlet. Okay.
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter that
Quiet, head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
Okay, one sec. Yeah, the luck in that is better right now. Oh, I can't go to Atreus right now because he's in at a point. All right. So winter, spring. Summer. Autumn.
Boy.
Vetter, Vauer, Sumo, House. It didn't work. I know that's the order in the song Mom said.
That means it's backwards. So winter's on this side. Spring. Summer. Autumn.
House. 2 bar. Bar. That's it.
Oh my god, it's so backwards! That was so hard!
Atreus, that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Magic's kind of OP.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. We're rising. The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Head, how is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favorite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that,
Yep.
they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the bowl.
So this is where it becomes a gauntlet. It's also kind of time management, resource management, because you don't want to spend too much time and you don't want to use too many abilities. So knocking them off the cliff is usually the best.
It's clear.
Back
And
to
Executioner's Cleave is really good. There we go. So basically I gotta keep this going the whole way to the top. And it's also why I like having lightning on Atreus. Because the stun is super powerful. That dude's off the edge now. That dude's dead. And threw him off the edge now. Nice. Get back to it, boy. Alright, this part's also tricky, so we'll see.
Not again.
Does nightmares suck?
Behind you, brother!
Get you off the edge. That's off the edge. No, I need help.
The boy!
No! And because Citreus was grabbed, I couldn't. He couldn't revive me because of that. Okay, I did save here. I did get past the halfway point. If you fail before this point, then it doesn't save.
Not again. Ready, Father?
Need a handful of health to down. Grab this guy, rip him apart. I'm feeling a bit slow. Woo.
The energy lifting list is almost out to nothing.
There we go.
Almost to the top.
Well, then write the symbols, dude. Child, go. I think that was the last one. That or these ones open up, but I forgot.
Father, the ball dropped away. We're collapsing.
Jump!
Yeah, that was it. That was the last one. Woo. Good old temporal magic. Alright, second time's charm.
You did well,
Thanks.
the boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Hmm. Off we go. Do 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 do. It's a long way down. Boo doo doo boo.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me.
So that's his leg. That's his back. This is his arm. Like big giants. Big giants.
Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir. How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come.
Yeah, yeet.
Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
Kratos is like, I've done this enough.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well, good.
A little slap to the head. To Mimir. Like that's the thing, right? Like, to be honest, Kratos is absolutely mental, but it's like also he's done this so often.
The chisel
There it
tip.
is.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
Remember, Head, I'm good at breaking stuff. If you ever need something destroyed, just call Kratos. Woo!
Well, if we find them, I'll get the kid, right? Find him.
Father,
Not now.
What were those voices? They remind me of some people that we saw earlier. As in yesterday, but earlier. Got some steel. Make a jump. Make another jump. Beat some rocks. Beat some rocks. Hey. Where do we go from here? Up here? Yeah. Big on
those
ups.
are the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye.
Yep.
Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him.
Oh, hi, new viewer. Welcome. Do the God of War things. Do the Data Boy. We just hanging. Having fun. About to get the chisel tip here in a little bit. Gotta get to it first. And before that, there's this room.
Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
That one.
You just can't help but break things, can you?
Well, how else were we gonna get anywhere? We have to break it.
Memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Focus up.
I think we can get through there.
But we could also do this. Okay. Aw, I thought I heard that. And the reason I did that was because of the weakness. Because the shock arrows do stun, for sure. But the hero is the weakness. The weakness is great to exploit.
I think you got him.
I did. I did get him.
I can see a path out, but there's no way to reach it.
Alright, before we go further, skills, Atreus. Shock Conduit will now charge up more enemies, and more stun damage. Atreus is now maxed. That's basically where I wanted to be, so we get... Now the big fight. Do we need to do this? I don't remember if I need to do it. I just did it when I first did it, so... Snowbeard King, huh? You wanna run? We'll run. As I beat your butt in. Yeah, you. I did it. I don't know why it kept me in God of War mode or Rage mode, but it did. Nice. The Boar Stampede, right. This one's also cool, but since it just does a stampede, it's not as great as the wolves that track, I feel. I feel the wolves and the ravens were the best ones. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't think I can get through here without doing the thing I just did.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine. Thought it best
Is
to
it
vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Hey, Sindri, could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. Oh, the travelers. Oh, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes?
So that's to make the breastplate of the Traveler, which is tier 4, so the more Travelers I beat, then I get tier 4 armor. But I also am gotten to the point that I can now look at these. And these are really good. These are really, really good. This stuff, I'm pretty sure it was this one that I had that I used in Endgame. I think it's that one. Let me see. It's this one, and then there's another one that I also used. Inflict burn to nearby enemies when damage is taken. Chance to create a fiery shield that inflicts burn damage to enemies and prevents interruptions of attacks when damage is taken. Equip complete fire blazing. So this is good, but at the same time it can also be bad because it means you can punch through things, but it also means that you can get kind of punched out of things. Cooldown on it's really good though. And then this one here, Aura of Fire, which increases strength and restores a small amount of health when damage is taken. And that one's actually pretty good too, because it just makes you big and beefy. These things I can't do until I do Muspelheim, which I don't want to do until I've got tier 4 purple armor first, because these are hard. Those are hard to get. They're really, really hard to get. I can buy steel, or now the lower steel. And then these are also certain enchantments that are also really important to get. Or some of them are. Some aren't. I can buy this. This seems like it would be really cool. It is cool. It's not as strong as it should be, unfortunately. This one is decent. This one's actually quite decent. This slam is pretty good.
Master Atreus,
Cool.
how may I serve?
There we go.
Will you focus on your... You quit that shit. I mean it. I walked away. Maybe. Uncle had to see straight in the ear. Stop talking. Focus and help me, son. Smack you, boy. No, we cannot disappoint father. Now keep looking.
So I can't get that yet. Oh, wait, I can. I just have to go down.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a
Get
priceless
this.
relic after all.
Yeet. And now I can get the chest. There we go. So, by the way, remember that the brothers Modi and Modi, I think that's them. Their dad is Thor. Thor's a jerk. Their uncle is Boulder. Boulder is also a jerk. Less of a jerk than Thor, but also still a jerk. So we'll see. Nope, we're almost at the crystal though. Or the chisel. Off we go.
Hurry,
Down we
brother.
go.
We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
No. I think they noticed.
Boy,
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
no.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do? Don't tell me what. I'll take this small. I can't remember the last time we did an actual challenge.
Jeez, I gotta dodge that one a little bit quicker. That's fine. So we'll see. I might change something here.
Don't tell me what to do. take the roll. You're gonna be all right. I can't remember the last time we faced each other. You call this a challenge? An old man, stillborn. A weak showing, brother.
Okay. So now this is their dual ability.
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt
And
us?
this is
What does Odin want?
Don't know. Don't care. Come here, half-breed. You don't know you got his hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that! No! Get up!
shoot. You can parry that, and that's what you want to do. You want to be able to parry those. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? Oh, I guess we checkpoint here.
Stay behind me, boy.
That's fine.
Why do you
I'm
hunt us?
content with that.
What does Odin want?
Don't know. Don't care. Come here, half-breed. You don't know that is hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Can't believe you've lasted this long. Those skinny little arms can barely lift those.
I said shut up!
Calm yourself, boy.
Looks like they need another lesson. You're more than our
Okay, brother.
small one's yours. Don't tell me. I can't remember the last time we faced mutual challenge. An old man and they got the boy.
No, the boy! No! I almost had it. It's close, but then he got the boy. How dare he get the boy?
Look at you. Scroll. Bet Daddy's embarrassed to have to drag you around.
Shut it out. Focus.
You're a shame.
Have you considered attacking the
Looks like they need another lesson.
Punch you! No. Alright. And I think he just grabbed his, or it's just got downed. That's the one problem with this, that even when you are injured like this,
I bet Daddy's embarrassed to have to drag you around.
Shut it out. Focus.
Everything's okay back there.
Alright, here we go. We gotta just start off against him again.
She cut up your face and you do about her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's trying to rile you up.
Idiots! Son
The sons of Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
This is my favorite. Over here, freak.
Up you go.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused. Freya!
Don't tell me. I'll take the run.
There we are. Last one.
Wow. Oh, that must have been some war to make the last timber.
I'll kill you!
Freya! Control yourself!
Wow. Wow. And end it.
No! How did you... You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
No! Get this gun! I'll rip your head off!
Sickness. Fever has returned.
Open up
No.
one.
It hasn't.
Roy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
They do such a good job
See?
on the art team capturing the eyes of Kratos and going from general and fury and anger to sadness and trepidation. But yep, killed the god. Frozen Flame. And Light Tier alloy. Lightly infused metal can Thor used to upgrade pommels with shock effects found in treasure map caches. The Giants chisel. We're back at it. And yeah, we killed a god. And here's a little piece of the chisel. A lot of power in that tiny little piece of chisel.
Enough.
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you got the chisel.
So theoretically, now we can use this and go anywhere. Oh. I misunderstood the ability, or the buttons. But yeah, basically you just find where it glows. And you bop it. A lot of these doors, you don't want to go into yet until later in the game. Potentially in the game.
Killed Magni.
That he did.
Mm-hmm.
He was a god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps, but I.
And his father is Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern.
But when can you kill a god?
Your question, since when can I kill a god? Since forever ago! Kill gods every day. But he doesn't want to try to know that. So... where is... there are other ruins here somewhere. Let's first go up. See if I can get some height advantage. I just thought there was something here. There isn't. There is one in there though. And third one is blasted. Where? Down on this platform maybe? No. I remember I couldn't find this one last time. Ah, there it is. That's where it was. Woo. Gates be open. And Glacial Catalyst for upgrading the charm of Infinite Storm. Dope. Up we go.
Once you retrieve
What's
the
Sindri?
whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It
Which way back?
is a priceless relic, after all.
What's up, Sindri? We just killed a god. What up?
Hey! Did you hear? Magni, the Aesir god, son of Thor, dead! I know! Now Modi's on a rampage across Midgard, looking for the killer, swearing that once he finds him, he'll... Oh shit, that was you guys.
We should probably discuss that more quietly.
Or not at all.
Oh
I think
shit,
that's a
it's
great
you
plan.
guys. Yeah, that was us. Sorry. Also, you be sneezing up a storm, my dude. Leviathan Axe upgrade. Let's go.
If you see my brother again, just
More gold.
please tell him to keep his fiddlers off my axe, okay?
And there's one more upgrade on it. I think.
How about you, young one?
Alright. Later, Sindri.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
I'm fine. Nothing to worry about.
If so, then keep up.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes they're right next to each other. Other times they're on the other ends. Good times.
Hey, I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
That is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
No processing at the gates of Helheim. And no need for an escort, huh? Bless you, boy. Now it's time for some destruction shenanigans. Including shooting arrows through walls. You're really good at that, Atreus. Really good at shooting arrows through walls. Oh, I miss. Get the crystal, put it in the place. Do the thing, win the day. Bless you. And yeah, nah, with that. Keep it in mind, but not right now.
Look.
Those guys are still strong.
What is this place?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest were sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
That's that. That's that.
There is an opening.
I can get it. There's a path to the exit on the other side. Moving. There's a rope up here.
Geez, this part just makes you feel so bad for Atreus, because he's just like dying and hacking up a lung. But he's like, I still want to keep going, I don't want to be a disappointment, and all that stuff, and it's like, Atreus, stop! You're hurting my heart. Fingernail. Big ass fingernail. But, yeah, yeet. Yeah, yeet. Put down shortcut. Because I'll need it at some point, I'm sure. There we go. We're getting really close to each other recently. I've had times, again, that they're on the opposite sides, but, oh, back to the northern duck.
Palm. We're almost there.
Yep.
Everything we just did. Climbed around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
Bet you have come a long way.
Thanks.
Return to the Lake of Nine.
Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the Giant's Chisel, we need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the Giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the Giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
So, while I could go and do some side stuff right now, I'd say progressing is a bit better.
Ymir was the first giant. Where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ginnungagap, the great void.
There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced...
Water?
More than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. From Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. Called himself All-Father as if he was the creator and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Ymir?
Yep.
Huh? Oh. Sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
Yeah, fair. Odin's a jerk. We're just re-establishing that. But yeah, so I could...
Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
So I could do a lot of stuff around the map and everything like that, but I think it's better to progress. That way I can get the tools I need so that when I do this, I only have to do it once rather than 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
Brother, the chisel.
There we go, it took 3 times. Broke the door, entered Tyr's vault.
Wow. Can't believe we're setting foot in Tyr's vault. Another one of these. It's Tyr, but the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants. Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Hey, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere too.
So this got completely destroyed by the end here. That's Thor, that's Odin, and
Actually, come
they
on.
trapped
Let me show you how to read this.
Tyr, I'm
That is
assuming.
not necessary.
You've taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Teaching moment
Atreus.
with my son.
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there already then. Okay, so the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods, some animals.
Wait.
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
You ruined everything. I earned that fucking hammer. But now, everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke. But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, it's true. But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father!
That was interesting.
I think I broke him.
That is very similar to this. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't do it quick enough. I didn't do it quick enough. I didn't go angry mode quick enough. I didn't know you could actually do that. I didn't know that was timed.
Actually, come look.
Oh.
Let me show you how to read this.
That is not
You've
necessary.
taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Atreus.
Come on.
I did not know I could fail that.
Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy.
And I... No.
Just not.
Cinematic in progress, so I can't... Yeah.
You're halfway there already then. Okay. So the runes represent
So
a lot of
this
different
part,
things. Some
obviously...
gods, some animals.
Atreus got really, really angry.
Am I going too fast?
Went red.
Sorry,
It's not that.
That's very similar to...
Smell something.
Kratos. So that's,
Yeah, I do.
Atreus has, God of War Kratos rage powers.
You ruined everything. I earned that fucking hammer.
Again,
Everyone's gonna
I was
think
really
I'm only
hoping
good. 'Cause
that there'd
Magnus
be 3 games in that series. Not 2. So, if you didn't know, they confirmed that God of War Ragnarok would be the end of the Norse mythology part. Which, I don't mind that it is.
Now your father's too.
Like, I mean, it's
Where
kind
did
of
you get it from your
secondary,
mum?
but I mind that they
Stupid
said
and
it
ugly.
is. Because that essentially necessitates that I'm gonna have to go either Thor and or Odin.
About my mother.
Oh,
Right?
that's true.
That's kind of how
But I'm gonna get to know you really well.
that would end.
You
right?
are gonna be my
Just
new
destroying another thing.
Right after I finish killing your father.
The big fire. And then he passes out.
I think I broke him.
Nice. Now then.
No. Stay back.
Thunder.
No. No. This isn't over.
Boy.
Boy.
Atreus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
He looks very, very, very not well. Guys are turning red.
Take the boat. Freya's isn't far.
So, in God of War, well, so in the first, or second and third, but mainly the third God of War, you see the issues of killing a god. And this is kind of the issues of killing a god. Shit like this happens. Again, I don't know where that is on the map. Let me take a look if I can see. Where Snake is there. It's either right over here or it's right over my house. Interesting. I think it's right over my house. But yeah, so the consequences of killing a god is part of things that they have under their domain go crazy. So spoiler alert, Kratos killed, Poseidon. And that caused the oceans to rise, and there was no
Especially
weakness.
now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. If anyone can heal him, It's her.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals that some conflict of the mind expresses itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god. In a god believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
But yeah, his strength is on another level. But yeah, basically, so there were tsunamis and giant whirlpools and maelstorms and hurricanes and tornadoes and all that stuff when he did that. When he killed the god of, when he killed Hades, there was plagues and the death roamed the lands. When he killed Apollo, there was no more sun. The chariot of the sun kind of crashed, I think, and everything burnt. Or everything was in darkness. And when you killed Zeus, there was just hurricanes and everything like that. Someone blew the
Somebody just
horn.
called the serpent.
I think the one who called the serpent is either Boulder or Thor, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And you can see Kratos pacing because he's struggling to wait.
The fever burns hotter.
Child is
It's serious.
dead slash dying.
Freya! Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
I'm still a god. Go away.
The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He is ill.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness.
Still a god,
The
go
boy's
away.
true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
Hell,
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father. This rune opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the Bridge of the Damned. There is no road back. Understand?
Boy,
Himalay. You must hurry. Through my garden there's a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart. And your son may survive.
Freya. When last we spoke, I was...
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
Alright.
Helheim of all places. You all
We
right,
return
brother?
home.
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
As you wish.
So the storm seems to somewhat have cleared. This is Freya's flower boat. And then the storm has come back. And the boat just magically travels, because it just magically does what it does. So this is the part in the game that if you watch the documentary, they had to change a good amount due to budget reasons and time constraints. They wanted a lot more things going on here, but it definitely conveys what it needs to convey. For those that don't know, that's Athena, the goddess of wisdom and weakness.
Get out of my head.
She is also the one who almost killed Kratos at the end of God of War 3. At the end of God of War 3, when Kratos has killed Zeus, his revenge is done, and then Athena stabs him in the back through his gut. So that giant scar that's on his back and on his stomach, that's from Athena stabbing him. And yeah, there's the storm back. Picture from Helheim, just watching. Watching and waiting. And here we're back. Out of the storm. So I'm not quite sure if this storm is due to killing Modi, or if it's due to just sheer, like, just due to sheer, just the power of Kratos, or what? Or if it's just pure symbolism. So these guys, yeah, right now we basically have to play the counter game. Isn't that fun? And that's how you fight the Oak Dudes. Counter game. Stay down. I wish there was a finisher button, but alright, everything's gone and we're now at the center of the store. And I gotta go home. By the way, this is Kratos' old theme. And then his new theme. And they're mixing them together. Those are the Blades of Chaos. Kratos' old weapons.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
All right, brother.
And now we
Let's
got...
see what those blades can do.
Now we got you guys back. Get over here.
You don't look too good.
Get over here. Oh no!
Well, that's it then.
No! I don't need your... Ah! So close! I'm sorry I ruined that moment. That's the problem with this difficulty, is that I can kind of ruin some moments because of the just sheer difficulty of it.
Watch your back.
So, when I first picked these up, basically, like, the question was, how are these gonna feel on the bumper controls. Because traditionally, these weapons have always been on triangle and square for combos. And so, it was curious how, like, are you gonna get the same feeling as you did in the good old days with God of War? And the answer is, yup. Just because of the way, and I think the reason why it still feels good is because they nailed the movement of the chains, which is the thing they needed to nail the most. It's just how it feels to swing. The combos feel a little less intuitive as they were in the old games, but still great. Also, I just got an achievement for
Now, I believe I see
Hello,
a door
old
to the
friend.
realm between realms over there, in your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the Realm Travel Temple, then on to Helheim, yeah?
So you can change between the axe and the blades. Yeah, I got the artifact set. Dope. More XP. More XP. Alright. And in I go. To Brock's shop. And we travel.
Well, I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to me back there. Anything you'd like to get off your chest, brother?
Oh yeah, so Athena
I'm
can
unsurpassed in keeping confidences.
Athena can kind of just appear in Kratos' head.
And for the record, I'd already guessed you were Greek. Athena? Dead giveaway.
Yeah. So Athena can kind of just appear in Kratos' head. And everywhere. And she's kind of already like a ghost, but not really a ghost. Like she's a weird existence. So, yeah. But I think now she's like the one true god of
What?
Olympus? Olympus?
You reek of foreign magic. Sweet Nana's nethers. What are those? I've never seen the like. That's gotta be a family heirloom.
No. Nor will it ever be.
Son, my brother and me created Mjolnir for the big idiot. I know from quality. And them special. Hey, where's the little turd?
He has fallen ill.
No. What happened? Aesir?
No. The fault is mine. And my responsibility to make it right.
Well, we all gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh? Say, what can I do to help him? I can do things. When I should tag along?
No. Your work here is enough.
All right. So where are you off to in such a hurry?
The realm of the dead.
Helheim? Shit, this is serious. I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Brock can upgrade the Blades of Chaos and
Don't
strike
worry,
them.
kids are tough. When I was his age, I cut my own head clean off. And I'm none the worse for wear.
Somehow cold blood broke his head. But yeah, so here's the blades. So this is what they look like normally. And so these are the unpowered version of his old blades. They used to feed off the blood of monsters and everything. And then here they get customized to be much more Nordic, which is very interesting. But same stone, same everything, or same metal, just reforged and sharpened. And also, again, Brock's insinuating that these are on the same tier as Mjolnir, which is pretty dope. So there's going to be rune attacks that we can upgrade into, which is awesome. There's a grip, the normal grip. And then there's skills. So we have another skill tree for these, which is great. The launch and attack in the air is pretty good. That's also really good. I think I'm gonna get basically everything in these trees, because they're really good. Impale, so I already have the Impale. Perform attacks in quick succession without getting damaged. To power up the Blades of Chaos, inflict burn damage. Bonus to luck and ruining. And aim, press RT to do a powerful sweep that inflicts heavy burn damage. There we are. Alright. To Helheim we go.
Now that Freya's given you the travel rune to Helheim, it should be unlocked on the table.
Helheim, which we just went. Temporarily unavailable because we got other priorities.
Helheim.
And Helheim.
And it's done. We really are doing this.
Man, this game really just gives me a lot of, like, just the feels it gives. It's a lot. It's a lot about Kratos trying to redeem himself, and as somebody who's played through all the games before, it was something else the first time I went through it. So, Gifts of Helheim. All these souls moving. This giant guardians and this giant thing. Let's see how close it is. The underworld's basically the gates of hell.
I'll be watching your back.
Appreciate it.
Let me take this moment to tell you that what you are about to do is absolutely insane. Not even Odin can survive this cold. So, I hope those blades work.
Not even Odin can survive this, huh? Woo! Chilly.
Is this the bridge Freya spoke of?
No, we're still on the Realm Travel Bridge. We're after the Bridge of the Damned. The dead use it to cross into their permanent home, the city of Helheim. The bridgekeeper who minds admission, he's the one we want. Just follow this bridge. Should lead us straight to him.
There's some exploring to do. There's not really much point to exploring, really, in Helheim. Because in Helheim, well, basically in Helheim, yeah, I need certain powers to do things. Also, that's a big-ish bridge. Those are big-ass bridges. And things over there. So let's go.
I'd really hope never to see this place again.
Set them all on fire.
Use the fire of your blades to burn away that hell's bramble blocking the path. See that? One of the many reasons we went back for those blades.
There we go. So I went to here basically for that. So yeah. But yeah, got my first ability. I am actually, now that looking at the time, I'm actually going to get this here, which is a cool ability. I'll use it for a while, but I'll probably swap off it. I'm going to actually call it here for right now, because what I want to do is I want to take a break. To be honest, I am going to call it here. This is about 4 hours. Next time in part 5, I think. Next time will be part 5. I think this is part 4, if I remember correctly. Either way, next time we'll be going to Helheim to save Atreus and doing all that good stuff. Our Saturday is going to become a normal thing. I don't know yet, unfortunately, Gin Trip. Basically, I'm trying to figure out my work schedule. I should be starting, potentially, my job in about 3 days. And then once I figure out my proper normal schedule, I'll figure out a streaming schedule. It might be Saturday, Sundays. It might be Monday, Tuesdays. As far as I know, I should be working 5 days a week, 7-hour days. So I should be able to at least have my weekend mornings, whichever days those are. Those will be my main streaming days, and potentially doing some special ones here and there in the evenings after work. But we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate it, Gin Trip, for hanging out, just lurking throughout the day. Hope I was some decent background noise. Yeah, other than that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I appreciate everyone for watching. Have a great one. Peace.